If I could sit down across from my 20-year-old self, I wouldn't hand over a stock tip or some secret formula. I'd hand over 7 rules, boring rules, the kind nobody posts about because they don't sound exciting. But by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 7 quietly decide whether your 30s feel stressful or free. And the good news is, you can start every single one of them this week, no matter what you earn right now. Here's the thing. Nobody tells you at 20. The people who end up wealthy usually didn't earn dramatically more than everyone else. They just made a handful of small decisions early and then let time do the heavy lifting. Time is the one advantage you have at 20 that you can never buy back later. A 40-year-old with a good salary would trade a chunk of it to get those 2 decades back, but they can't, and you have them right now. So let's not waste it. None of what I'm about to say is complicated. That's exactly why it works. Simple rules are easy to keep, and rules you actually keep are the only ones that ever make you money. Rule number 1. Pay yourself first, before anyone else gets a dollar. Most people try to save whatever is left at the end of the month, and somehow there's never anything left. Flip it. The moment money hits your account, a slice goes to your future self automatically, before rent, before fun, before it can disappear. It doesn't have to be huge. What matters is that it happens on its own, every single time, without you having to feel disciplined. And real quick, if this is already useful, don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people your age who were never taught any of this. Okay, Rule 2. Rule number 2. The goal is not to look rich, it's to be free. At 20, the pressure to look successful is everywhere. The car, the clothes, the constant upgrade. But every dollar you spend proving you have money is a dollar that can't go to work making you money. The wealthiest people I've studied are often the least flashy. They figured out early that looking rich and being rich are usually opposites. Freedom is quiet. Chase the quiet version. Rule number 3. Avoid high-interest debt like it's a fire. There is good debt and there is bad debt, and the difference matters. Bad debt, credit card balances, buy now, pay later spirals, charges you brutal interest to buy things that lose value. It's compound interest running in reverse, with you on the losing side. If you carry a balance at 20 and only pay the minimum, you can end up paying for a dinner 3 years after you've forgotten what you ate. Clear the high-interest stuff first. It's the highest guaranteed return you'll ever get. Rule number 4. Your income is your biggest wealth-building tool, so invest in it. At 20, your savings account is small, but your earning potential is enormous. A single skill that raises what you're worth can add more to your life than years of clipping coupons. Learn the thing that makes you more valuable. Ask for the raise. Take the role that stretches you. You are the asset that compounds fastest early on, so pour into it. Think about it this way. A raise of a few $100s a month, if you actually save and invest the difference instead of absorbing it into your lifestyle, can outperform years of trimming small expenses. Cutting the daily coffee helps at the edges, but raising your income raises the ceiling on everything else you're trying to do. Both matter. Just don't spend all your energy defending pennies while ignoring the thing that could add zeros. Rule number 5. Start investing now, even if it's almost nothing. This is the one people regret most. They wait until they have enough to bother, and enough never quite arrives. But a small amount invested at 20 can outgrow a much larger amount invested at 35, purely because it had more time to compound. Let me make that concrete. Imagine investing a modest amount every month starting at 20 versus starting just 10 years later. Illustratively, the early starter can end up with dramatically more, not because they invested more money, but because they gave it more time. The dollars you invest in your 20s are the most powerful dollars you will ever have. Don't wait to feel ready. And here's why this rule beats almost everything else you'll hear. It removes the need to be smart at the worst possible moment. Markets fall, headlines get scary, and the people who started early already have money working, so they don't have to make a brilliant decision under pressure. They just keep going. Starting now buys you calm later. That's the real return. Rule number 6. Keep a cushion, so one bad month doesn't undo years of progress. Life will throw a surprise at you, a car, a medical bill, a lost job. Without a cushion, that surprise goes straight onto a credit card, and now you're paying interest on an emergency. A simple stash of cash set aside for exactly this turns a disaster into an inconvenience. It's not glamorous, and it won't make you rich by itself. But it's the seatbelt that keeps everything else you're building from crashing. Rule number 7, and this ties them all together. Automate the good decisions so you don't have to be a hero every day. Willpower runs out. Motivation fades. But a system doesn't get tired. Set your saving to happen automatically. Set your investing to happen automatically. Set your bills to pay themselves. When the smart choice happens by default, you win quietly in the background, even on the days you forget you have a plan at all. Discipline is overrated. Design beats it every time. So there they are. Pay yourself first. Be free, not flashy. Kill the bad debt. Grow your income. Start investing now. Keep a cushion. Automate all of it. Not one of those requires you to be rich already. They just require you to start. And 20-year-old you has the one thing money can't buy: time on the clock. And if 7 rules feels like a lot, here's how to actually begin this week without overwhelming yourself. Pick just one. Set up a single automatic transfer, even $5 or $10, the day after you get paid. That's it. That one action quietly touches almost every rule on this list at once. It pays you first, it starts investing, it builds a cushion, and it runs on automation instead of willpower. Once that one habit is boring and invisible, add the next. You don't build wealth by doing all 7 perfectly on day 1. You build it by starting one, letting it become automatic, and stacking the rest on top over time. Small, boring, repeated. That's the whole secret nobody sells you, because you can't charge much for it. If you want a head start, I put together a free net worth tracker that helps you see exactly where you stand and watch these rules actually move the number. It's linked in the pinned comment and on the channel page. And one more time, because it matters. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up so the next video finds you when you need it. Quick reminder, this channel is for education and entertainment, not financial advice. Everything here is simplified and illustrative, and your situation is your own. So treat this as a starting point and talk to a licensed professional before making big moves. Now I want to hear from you. Which one of these do you wish you'd started at 20? Number 1 through 7. Tell me in the comments and be honest, because I read every single one. Whichever number you just thought of, that's the one to start this week, because the best time to plant this was at 20. The second best time is the moment this video ends.